Hey, what's up, guys? It's Michael Van Wagner, and I'm super stoked to take you behind the scenes on my latest song, Not the Same. I have my lyrics pulled up, and what we're going to do is we're just going to take it line by line and kind of listen through, and I'll talk about kind of the story that inspired the lyrics. So let's go. I'm not the same since last you saw me. Roommates think I've lost my mind. So just with this first line, I wrote this song about how when JC and I first met and started dating, I became a totally different person. I was living in a college dorm with 5 other guys. We were all best friends, and we'd hang out every night, just like playing video games and board games way into the night. And we were living the bachelor lifestyle, but like the nerdiest version of the bachelor lifestyle. We had like a D&D group going. I basically started ditching him all the time because I just wanted to spend more time with her. And I didn't know this at the time, but they told me later that, like, yeah, man, we kind of hated you when you were dating JC. They also would make fun of me because I would get really giddy and really excited whenever she'd call or text. And so that's the I kind of freaked out when you called me line. So if you like listen closely here, I took a clip of my roommates. Let's see if I like dig into the file here. I've got all my sound effects. So I ripped this from an old video that I took when my roommates were in Idaho watching the solar eclipse. Like, this is just clips of them like, this is crazy. This is crazy, what? But I haven't slept 3 nights, cause kissing you is like sipping coffee. Okay, so with this one, to be honest, I don't actually even drink coffee, but I just loved this metaphor of like every time we would hang out, I would come home and I couldn't sleep because like my mind was too blown. I don't know if you've ever like experienced that, but yeah, it was like sipping coffee basically. And then I'm a huge fan of Jeremy Zucker, and he uses tons of just like random sound effects in his production. I kind of like stole that idea from him. If you like look down here, these are all just like random sounds that I found that I thought were cool. Like, that's like a bell ringing, and then I got like a bicycle bell. Yeah, just like random stuff. I won't ever text you with emojis. I won't be the one to kiss you in the front seat. I'm not a PDA kind of person at all. Like past girlfriends and stuff, we would barely even hold hands when my friends were around just because like I didn't want to show any. But then when we started dating, she loved it when I would like kiss her in front of my friends and kind of show her off that way. Oh, hey. Do you want to say hi?
To who?
The camera. This is JC. This song is about her. She is way out of my league. But you can just enjoy this spectacle here.
No. Are you gonna edit this out?
Maybe. Let's jump into the chorus.
Now look at me, doing things I never do. Been over like a fool, yeah, yeah.
So again, like a huge shout out to Adam Turley. So when I sent this song to be mixed, he was like, nah, dude, let me like add a beat and like. So this is what it sounded like pretty much.
When you move, I'm breaking all my rules. Get me,
Yeah, and so he added like basically the whole drum beat.
get me, doing things I never do.
Way, way better. This like dancing in the pouring rain part. See if I can find it. Here we go. So this is a true story. Like JC and I were at this park and like it started raining on us and we danced under a tree. But I hate cliche lyrics so much. But that line just like flowed so well in context. So I added this line almost as like an apology. And I know I sound cliche. So that's why that's in there.
Showing up late to every party. You got me losing track of time.
Yeah, so not that I was like the most punctual before, but definitely when we started dating, we were late to everything. Like we would always like wait to the very last second and then we would hit traffic. And then because I had that clip of my roommates in the first verse, I thought it would be cool to have JC in the second verse. So if you listen closely,
Redefining. Now I
yeah, let me like solo this. That's a clip of JC laughing from like when we were at the pool. You can like hear the splashing in the background. But in context, I thought it was kind of cool. Just...
Now I swear I hardly recognize me.
This originally was way cheesier. The original lyric, so it was now I swear hardly recognize me. Watched The Notebook and I cried. Ordered a salad and I liked it. Was from a true story, but when I sent it to my manager Gus, he was like, dude, this is whack. you need to tone this down.
Before you knew me, I was ripped jeans and cold feet, scared to wear my heart on my sleeve.
Yeah, I dig how in the production, like,
Heart on my sleeve.
what me and Adam did is we did a low pass filter. So it's like still all the same instruments, but it kind of like makes it sound crappy, but in like a cool way.
Before you knew me, I was ripped jeans.
I hated clothes shopping so much. So I would have like my favorite shirt that I wore every single week and like my favorite pants. And I would just wear these clothes until I had like holes in my shirt, holes in my socks, holes in my jeans. And JC did not accept that. Not that she didn't accept it, but she likes to shop for me and buys me good clothes. But I also kind of liked the double meaning. And like before you knew me, I was ripped jeans. Like I was imperfect. I was broken. When I met her, like she made me whole. And I liked all these analogies that had to do with like clothes. So scared to wear my heart on my sleeve also. I was like afraid to be vulnerable in front of people before her. Because I was afraid to be vulnerable, like sometimes it left me pretty lonely, especially like romantically. But obviously she fixed that.
Yeah, that was the old me. Now look at me, doing things you never do.
Like on this piano, I added a bunch of vinyl crack. Like, let me pull it up here. I made it just like super lo-fi. I kind of liked the vibe.
I love the way I'm not the same around you.
Yeah, so again, this was Adam. Like, originally, I just had like a crappy guitar solo that was kind of lo-fi and chill, just playing the melody. And this was his idea to add like this massive drop. And I think it turned out really cool. We took a vocal chop of me. Yeah, so that's a recording of me going, you, and then we just like, we put little altar boy on it and manipulated it. I grew up listening to a lot of punk rock and punk pop, like bands like Blink-182. And so I thought it would be cool to kind of include like a throwback reference to that. So we've got electric guitars playing here. And I think I've got like some of my amp plugins turned off, so it might sound crappy, but yeah. So we've got that going, and then we did a couple layers of gang vocal. There's like a huge stack of, it's me, Adam, and Ben Turley, who's also awesome. You should check out Obi Ben's stuff. Anyway, we were just in the room just like screaming the lyrics, and there's probably like 6 different stacks of our gang vocal in the background underneath my lead vocal. And so I just dug that like gang vocal and electric guitar throwback to the punk pop age.
Love the way I'm not the same around you.
I like when songs kind of like cut out in a place that you wouldn't expect, because it makes you feel like, man, I gotta loop this song again, because it leaves you feeling unsatisfied. Right here, like it's massive, there's a ton of different layers going on, and then right at the end we strip it back to just my voice. Anyway, so yeah, that's the story. Hope you enjoyed kind of like being behind the scenes and seeing the thought process behind the lyrics and some of the production. And yeah, love you guys.